Hey everyone, and welcome back to Cube World. So we're actually going to go ahead and officially start 1.0, the release today. We're going to go ahead and get that started. So I've learned a couple of things. I've been playing as a mage. I've learned that mage is going to be the easiest to play. As you can see, I'm already level 3. Leveling up is a little bit different. As you've noticed, I haven't leveled at all with the rogue. But we're going to go ahead and create a new character. And let's go ahead and try to zoom out a little bit there. There we go, that's better. Alright, so let's go ahead and be an undead guy here. Male's fine, and we want to be a mage. Yeah, let's get the angry red or blue eyes is fine. Haircut styles. Let's see here, got a little hair on top, back, little mohawk. Alright, I think none is perfectly okay for what I want it to do. So yeah, there's no hair color. Let's go ahead and name our new person here. Oh, what's gonna be a good name here? Let's go with... I call everyone George. This guy can be George. Alright, George. George Frederick. There we go. Alright, so we got George Frederick here. And the nice thing is, we already got a spawn by a town. Let's go ahead and talk to some villagers. So the first thing we want to do here, start talking to some villagers. They're going to go ahead and give us some info. Hi, do you like hang gliding? I do, but you're not going to tell me where that is, are you? What about you, Asteric? Greetings, I love hang gliding. Great! Cool, let's pick this up. Oh, legend has it that there is a magic Algorian artifact. Well, so yeah, so the artifacts are actually how you level up in this game. So we're going to go ahead and eventually get one of those, but we won't be able to get that until we start clearing some areas in this game. Legend has it that there's a magic. Okay, another Tugorian, the Barlock's base, so that's another artifact we can't get. Let's go ahead and zoom into our village a little bit. Okay, so we actually need to go south to check out more of the village, and that's where most of the people are going to be. So starting next to the village is fine. Actually, we also want to switch out to the wand. And since we're in a village, so you start off as a fire mage, which is great and all, but we're actually going to want to switch out to a water mage because you get basically infinite healing to become a water specialist. We're going to go ahead and talk to this guild receptionist, and now let us switch to the water. And now that we are water, we're basically pretty powerful now. Just from that one little change. I mean, we still can't take on anything higher than us, but it will be a lot easier to take on things than it was before as a rogue. Unfortunately, the rogue just doesn't really have good survivability. So really with the rogue, you have to be taking one-on-one fights, which is difficult sometimes. Okay, so we got some people here. Oh, okay. I thought his name was Thanos. Timthos. Okay, you're here to book an eagle flight. And you guys... Okay. Okay, you're not... No one here is giving me good information except for how to get a monkey as a pet. Frogman. Yes, I do want a hang glider. We found one on the Damamore Rock northeast of here. Alright, let's go take out our map. Okay, that's pretty far. So eventually we'll go ahead and get that. That might be our first objective here, because if we get that in the Sky Whistle, we can get some pretty good loot early on. Let's go ahead and attack this shrub here. Just so we can start gathering items. Alright, what do you have? Oh, hello. Name is Rorik. I do not have a pet. Yes, that is quite unfortunate. Okay. Well, Need more people to talk to. Here's some people around here. Okay, perfect. And we need to be heading this way anyway, so this will work out for us. Okay, and do you have any information? Okay, hang glider. That's a cool wand. Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna eventually want to get a better wand. It's really unfortunate that none of these NPCs had any good information for us to start looting things, but maybe these guys will. Oh, so he does. Sky whistle. Oh, that's perfect. Southwest. So which one's closer? Camp is actually closer. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to get to the campsite. Let's see if there's any good things to stop by on the way there. So it looks like we have a couple of things, so you can kind of zoom in on your map, find waypoint, health shrines or whatever they're called, and that's going to get us places that we can warp to later if we need to. Alright, so there's the camp. Anything else nearby? That looks like a farm, so that'll be a point of interest. Something else up there. Yeah, so using your map is actually going to be pretty critical to getting through this game. I think actually we're going to come back to the camp second, because having the hang glider and then the whistle might pay off better. That looks like a forest of some kind, so this might be a place of interest. So yeah, so we might go head over there. I'm hoping to see another village around here. Oh, so here I think that's going to be a dungeon, so that'll be good to know. That looks like it could be something. Oh, there's the ruins. Okay, so this will be useful. Or it's another town. This actually might be a town. And yeah, I think that gives us quite a few things to go ahead and start looking for. Let's see, we need to go northeast, which is this way still. Perfect. Alright, so these guys are biters. Let's go ahead and try to start taking them out. There we go. Slowly doing damage. There we go. So we already got down one, and as you can see, I'm already back to full health. If I was a rogue, I'd have to be sitting around healing for days. Let's go ahead and try to knock him on his butt. Oh, that's gonna suck. And dodge. There we go. Oh, and he's dodging me. Okay. Once we get better loot, like, fighting basically anyone will just be a lot easier. But until then, this is just going to be a little bit of a struggle to get there. That's unfortunately the one thing I don't really like about this game is like how hard the beginning is, but after you get through the beginning, how easy it becomes. Yeah, your difficulty curve is a little bit backwards in my opinion, but it's still an enjoyable game overall to me. Alright, so we can't kill those skull bulls yet. Just gonna be too strong, so are those shepherd dogs. Really what we're looking for is enemies that are either white or green, because really those are going to be the only places that we can progress at until we get better items. And hopefully we'll be able to easily get that as we get the Sky Flute and Hang Glider. So I'm just going to slowly try to make it to all the stars on my way to... Oh, and there's some iron there. It doesn't really help me as a mage, but it's still a resource that we can collect and sell. Doesn't give you a whole lot of money for doing so, but more money is better than no money. Alright, so we got some bloomings we can go ahead and fight here. Alright, we might be able to get some good loot from these guys. Another thing to note is as you increase your hits, your person will be able to attack faster. So you kind of want to get that. After it hits 20, you're about as fast as you can go. So that's really our goal, is to get to 20 as fast as possible. Except this guy's flying around and it's really annoying. Oh, okay, he's starting to kick my butt. Yep, okay, that kind of sucked. I did not think I was going to die this fast. It actually might be better just to use these bracelets for now, just because it's easier to take out people until we get a little bit of a stronger wand. Oh, that looks like a boss snail. We might want to go ahead and take out that snail after we go and collect what was ever dropped by that blooming guy that we were fighting earlier. Oh, another really cool thing about the mage is you can fly. It's another really super powerful thing that I can do. Where did I die? Right around here. Oh, okay, there it is. There's some loot. We're gonna go ahead and pick that up, and then we're gonna go ahead and take on that blooming again. I think these are boots we can put on. No, I cannot. Not for me, but that's okay. Alright, we're slowly making our way up. Yeah, as long as we keep our distance and kite the enemy, we should be fine. Okay, that item was silk, so we should be able to put that on, so that makes us a little bit stronger. Something else that can be a little irritating about this game is the items you find are region locked to the area you're in. So if we go to the map, we look at this area, basically as soon as I leave this area, our items become worthless. There is a way around that, and you have to find specific items for that, but I don't have that, unfortunately. So yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and try to take down the snail. It might be... Oh, shoot, that's... Okay, that's okay. Alright, we're going to want to run away. And if we can, we're going to want to get on this tree, because then the snail can't get us. Alright, yeah, so basically this is just going to be a long fight. Oh, crap, how did he get up here? That was unexpected. Alright, there we go, now we're safe. So we're just going to wait for the snail to kind of walk away, and then we're just going to slowly kill the snail from high ground. Might be better if we get on that log over there. Okay, cool, he's starting to walk away, so then we go ahead, we walk towards him, we're going to go ahead and try to knock him down, perfect. And then we slowly do more and more damage. Alright, so I'm going to actually try to go ahead and get to this log over here. Oh, he got me. Yeah, so here we can kind of take him out. Oh. Alright. Get the high ground again, and we come back, do the same thing. And we're just gonna slowly just keep punching him. And come back over here, regenerate some mana, fly back, rinse and repeat. I might just let this go until I get a little bit closer to defeating this snail here, because it's going to be a long battle. And really it's all just me just kind of cheesing the fights, but that's kind of what you have to do in the beginning of this game. Alright, we're back in. We're already close to defeating him. He should die here pretty shortly, and there it is. Alright, so we go ahead and get a lot of good stuff. Unfortunately, we can't use the bow. That's for a ranger. But there we go. That's our first boss victory. And we're already in the first episode. So, let's see. Let's try to continue back because I got a little sidetracked here. So we're trying to get to that star. More northwest, and then we'll start going back towards the northeast. And we're just hoping to find more mobs that we can fight If not, like, this bush would be good. Gathering resources will be good for the future. Because once we get to a high enough... or once we find some crafting books, we can create some good loot that will hopefully help us progress in the game even further. But even if we don't use it now, we might need to use it for another area. So go ahead and try to take out this caterpillar. We're just going to slowly back away while we fight him. And yep, that's how you play the game. Just kite everything, and that's why I was having such a hard time as a rogue, is unfortunately he doesn't really get a good way of kiting. Same thing here, we're gonna go ahead and use our ultimate ability, which I'm not exactly sure what it does, but it might have done something. And there we go, perfect. Alright, back to full health, and we continue on towards our star to the northwest. What? Why can't I pick up these items? Seems a little strange. Yeah, I should... okay, whatever. Maybe the next ones will let me pick them up. I don't know what happened there. Let's try to pick up this heart thing. Okay, yeah, that worked. Alright, up ahead, it looks like we're in the Sandor Grotto. Not exactly sure what that is, but we're about to find out what could possibly be here. It's a white name, so it should be relatively safe. There might be something good around here to collect. Whether that be a boat or a harp, I don't know. Oh no, this looks like it might actually be a dungeon. Yeah, it looks like a dungeon leads down here, so let's go ahead and actually mark that on our map here, because we're going to want to remember that we need to complete this later. And we got some people to talk to, so let's go ahead and talk to them. And then I saw that there was a warp point east of us, so we're going to go ahead and do that as well. Alright, do either of you have any information for me? You want a biter pet? And you have a new porcupine. Well, that's nice, but it doesn't really help me progress. These NPCs are not wanting to give up their information, unfortunately. Alright, we got some plains runners and bloomings along with the crow, so we're going to let this first fight. There we go, and we're going to take out the crow. Oh, looks like he dropped a treat, so we might be able to find a pet. I don't know who takes the ginger heartlet, but as soon as I figure out who does, I can use that to get a pet. I just gotta figure out who takes it. First, let's go ahead and get up to the shrine here, so that way if I die, I don't spawn all the way back and have to make this long trek over again. That's one other thing that I don't really enjoy about this game, is just how long it takes to get from one spot to another if you do perish in battle. This unfortunately isn't a shrine, but it will give us some lore. Slyfaro, the capital of the kingdoms of Lemot, was built in 7,865. So as you can see, my lore is increased to 10%. Once we increase it to 100, it'll go ahead and it'll mark things on our map. But until then, we're kind of just on our own still. Oh, there's the shrine. Okay, so that's actually where we want to go. Right there. Okay. And we can come back and fight these mobs over here. Alright, I went ahead and already got the shrine, so let's go ahead and try to defeat these Formlings. Try to fight one-on-one at a time, though. Oh, that other one scared me. I thought he was coming for me. That only had gold. What about you? Alright, unfortunately they didn't have anything for us, so let's go ahead and continue towards the mountainside here. Alright, we should be able to take this one out from here. Perfect, alright, and we got Curry, another thing to find a pet with. If ever I get to that point. There we go. Now we should be able to take him out from here. Shoes made of cotton. I don't know if I can wield any of that. No, I don't. Not able to. Alright. Now we just got 2 plains runners to take out. Alright, there's one. Now just this other one here. Alright, perfect. And yeah, I think we just start continuing on. I don't see anything else to do here. Looking to see if there's any resources, which I don't see. We do have some friendly frog people here. Oh, never mind, they're goblins. Hopefully I haven't talked to any of them yet. Doesn't look like it. Alright, perfect. Who has something? Rare book of crafting at the mana tree. Southeast of here. Where... Okay, so that actually would be something good to try to go ahead and do once we start heading back towards the sky flute. But let's go ahead and continue our journey northeastward. Alright, I found some more goblin buddies, so we're going to go ahead and talk to them, see if they have any more information, and then we're going to use these goblins to help fight all of these moles here. Demon Marauders you were captured by. Do we know where that is? Past the hang glider. So we might make it all the way to the one end of the area before heading back, which wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Unfortunately, all these moles are good, so maybe I won't fight them. They're not a threat to me. Alright, so eventually we're going to have to check out what this is way over here. I don't know if I want to go ahead and try to do that right now. Let's go ahead and see if I can figure out how far away that is. I think it might be... Yeah, it looks like it's this thing right here. I don't want to go ahead and explore that right now because it might be way above my capabilities right now until I find better gear. But we will definitely have to head over to see what that is all about. Oh, and right over here we have some emerald ore. Kind of a risky. Yep, okay, the slimes want me. So we'll just hold them over here so that way I can pick up this emerald ore. It will be very useful for me. Hopefully there actually was some. Yep, there is. Okay, perfect. Now I just need to run away. Those slimes are purple, so I believe it goes white, green, blue, purple, yellow is the rarity system. I might have missed a color. I don't think I did, but I might have. So those goblins are friendlies too. Let's go ahead and talk to them. Then we'll talk to the other guy. Alright. Hello and greetings. Hoorah. Okay, so there's the legendary book of crafting. That would actually be useful, but we're not going to get that until basically the last thing we do because it's a purple. Yeah, so I think it goes white, green, blue, purple, yellow. I think I was correct there. Go ahead and talk to our human over here. Getting pretty close to the hang glider. Alright, she just wanted to know if I liked hang gliding. That is what a lot of people have been asking me lately. Maybe she's just trying to let me know that I'm on the right track to get the hang glider. Okay. Gotta make it past this forest here, and I think we will be able to grab the hang glider. Is that a rock? It must be on top of that big rock right there. Already kind of judge distances for me right now, but I think we're pretty close. Got some chickens under us. More plane runners. We have some friendly elves right over here. Let's go ahead and talk to them. Maybe we can use the elves to help fight all these midges. Oh, they're pretty powerful. I don't know. Yeah, these elves are pretty weak. They are all mages, though. Talking about... Oh, wait, that looks like something. Shaka Lava Lake. Magic Book of Crafting. Okay, so we'll need to get that one as well. Is that towards where we're headed, though? Is. So yeah, so I think, well, yeah, if we get the hang glider, go to the lake, and go to the rocks, I think we might be on track for what we need to be doing. Alright, here we are at Damamore Rock. Damamore Rock, there we go. Have to fly up it. Because we're pretty awesome and we don't need no climbing boots to climb forever. And one more flight. And here it is, the hang glider. You receive the hang glider. Take it to the skies of the Arior Hills. Alright, and we will take this baby for a test flight in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe, leave a comment below on what you thought. I will see you all in the next episodes.